Hello, my Cancer friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month of December. As your first card here, you see the ship. The ship is often a sign of travel. Sometimes also it tells us to take a break and travel. Also, it tells us also that we should not procrast certain situations in our life. We should not waste time. We need to set goals and set literally sail here for moving on in our lives here. We should approach life more adventurous here and think especially out of the box. This is important. If you do this, if you apply this, this will point to success and will bear fruits for you if you apply this. And what will the result of your efforts? Of course, it will be the central card, and the central card is the card of money. This is the fish. The fish is also the card of opportunities, ventures, business, getting more money through your work here. You also should have an abundant outlook, a trust that life will provide for you. You should be open and receive and believe there's enough for everyone on this place. But it doesn't tell us to be passive. These two cards tell us you need to take action. These are both cards of action. Also, sometimes it tells us we need to be financially disciplined a little bit, and we need to set goals here on our life. We need to move forward for achieving our goals, and that's why we need to be constructive with our money. This is what the cards tell us here also. There are a lot of possibilities here if we are willing to learn and to grow, not just about money, but in life in general. And if you do so, there will come a lot of opportunities here that literally push you forward in life here. Sometimes also it's about deeper emotions. We need to get in touch with our deeper emotions here. Personal growth and self-understanding is also literally on the cards here. Then we go in the horizontal lines, but we will first do the cross here, the ship and the fish here. This is about trade, sales, commerce that we are doing here. Sometimes also overseas transactions that we are involved in. If not, it's in cities very far away in your own country, not nearby. Also, we have recognition here, enhanced status is possible here. It's possible also that you reinvest, so if you're in business, that you reinvest certain of your monies here with these cards here. Sometimes also this points to big trips here. It's possible that you consider also in the future a trip for visiting in a very short time a lot of cities. Like we see all of Europe in 20 days, something like that here. This is also possible with these cards here. We see also foreign money, foreign valuta, profitable journeys here, because these are two money cards, and the rider will bring the money in action. And these are also, this is a moving card and this is a moving card. So things are really brought in action here. With the birds we talk about it, and here is also, this is a card of action. This is an assertive card, but it also, these are all action cards here. Anyway, also we could also consider make investments in a stranger or in something foreign. This is what we are seeing here. There's freights involved here. Some people also, if they travel, they will encounter military in the flight. But I don't mean that in a negative way. It's possible you take a plane and a lot of these people are military involved or something like that here, or the place where you are going here. But I don't see anything hustle here. I mean, the people that you're traveling with could be like military or something, or a lot of people on the plane that are related to that here. If you wanted money here with this combination of cards, you will get the money here. Also, you will place high value on adventure here. Also, these cards tells us that we cannot take foolhardy decisions. You need to overthink. Even life is easy. Don't take crazy decisions here, crazy business decisions, especially if this is in another country here. See that you are well informed, that you have lawyers in the other side or in the other city, because you could really get in a different career path here with this combination of cards here. But as I said, these are double money cards here. Then we have the fish and the rider here. The money comes to you, it's arriving, news of money here. If you have financial goals on the long run, this means that our financial goals are setting action. Adding to that, also, you might feel that people are more physically attracted to you. Some people could even say it to you or invite it for you. So this is also with these cards this is also with these cards that bring these cards also. Anyway, there will be suddenly changes in your work life. There could be people asking you also to be generous. This is possible also. They ask you maybe for something for social circles or something, or for helping people in need. This is what we are seeing here. And there could be a pressure on you for literally giving to those goals or these people that have a less better life. Then we have the ship and the birds here. The ship and the birds, it tells us here that this also short trips, maybe you travel for business here, and it could make you a little bit nervous here. It's possible also that we take a day off or we change scenery for a few days here. This is what we are seeing here. Many people also talking about where you're going. There could be some gossip behind your back. Why is he or she going there? This is what we are seeing here. The departure that you're making could be quite suddenly, and you suddenly decide to go to another place, and it could be quite chaotic here what is going on here. It's possible also in the place where you are now that you are in a very stressful situation, but it don't involve you actually, or it don't put you in a negative financial situation, and that you think, yeah, I'm going out here for a few days, I'm going to take a break here. This is possible also, and you leave the stressful situation. If people nag too much or talk too much or bring you too much worries, this is what we are seeing here. Then we have the birds and the whip here. As I said here, there could be some gossip here that you are seeing here. There could be an argument also with some people here that we are saying, because this is a very strong card. So there could be some arguments of the heart here, or of some argument with a person here, or a lover that we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. It's possible also that you get some feedback of something, and that the feedback is more like a criticism, and you don't appreciate it too much. This is what we are seeing here. Also, don't be too soon to accept any apologies, and don't give apologies too soon also. You need to see clearly what is going on there, because you have the cloud here. So don't give apologies before you're sure that your situation is clear. And reversed also, don't accept too soon. Because there could be a conflict here that we are seeing here. We could get more stress instead of less here. Also, if there is gossip, be prepared for that, and don't let it hurt you. Don't let it hurt you here. Then we have the key and the fish here. Business potential has a possibility here to be unlocked here. Also, will be very sharp for business here. This is what we are seeing here. If you have financial tools here, these financial tools will make your life more easy. It doesn't mean literally money, but something involved financially could open doors with you. It doesn't necessarily need to be liquid money, but something related to finances opens doors for you. This is what we are seeing here. We have windfalls, bonuses, easy to get credits, as I said here also, but don't be reckless with money also here with this card combination here. Think about your security on the long run here. Also, we are opening up to circulate some of our business here. There will also be understanding. We gain understanding here. Also, something we put great value or something on something that is not necessarily money. Maybe it's emotions, maybe it's feelings, maybe it's business here, and we put a great value on that. That is very important, maybe more important than the bank account itself here. With this combination of cards. Then we have the fish and the heart here. This is a combination of money and love here. love brings money, money brings love, or the two are combined here. This is what we are seeing here. This is like friends with benefits, or partners who benefit for each other, especially with the key, because the key brings a solution. It opens all doors. So the lover opens your life, you open the lover of the life of your lover, or you open each other's life. This is what we are seeing here. Or if that is your partner, it's the same here that applies here. Also, as I said here, there will be some charity donations here. We see this here again here, that you are involved in charity donations, or you want to here. As we saw, there is some pressure for that here with this combination of cards here. There's also some emotional support. Even if you are in charge of your business, there will be some people here who support you here, or they tell you words that you feel are supporting you here. There's also like something here related to the hobbies also that is important for you. It's like we are very interested also in some of the hobbies that we are doing here. Then we have the fox and the clouds here. With this combination, we need to be a little bit careful, especially in love matters. The fox is a great card for business. It really is. But for relationship, we need to be very careful. It doesn't mean that the relationship is not stable. That's not what I'm saying. But with the fox, you need to be careful. Maybe something is going on behind the scenes in the relationship. So you need to be careful, especially with the clouds next to it. Not everything is clear here in the relationship. It's possible that somebody tries to get an advantage also of your feelings here. This is what we are seeing here, and we could feel a little bit lost in our feelings here. This is what we are seeing here. Some unclarity in certain situations here. Also, if you go in certain business adventures and you have lack of knowledge in that field, be careful, because you have the fox here. So see you have enough knowledge. Be careful. See you have a lawyer, somebody who is experienced. This is what the cards here, because the clouds is sometimes a tricky card for that. Anyway, with the clouds and the rider, you will do so. Things you will break out here, you will free yourself here. If something was limiting you before, you will not agree with that anymore here. But there could be some confusion here that we are getting here, or we're getting mixed messages here. The messages are not clear, and you think what is the purpose of this communication, or where is this going? This could also be on the cards here. This is what we are seeing here. And it's possible also, if you receive messages that you don't understand actually what the message means. It's like the message has something tricky. It has a double bottom, and you think, is it now meaning that, or is it now meaning that? And you cannot actually capture what it means. Then we have the ship and the key here. There's a discovery here. Something becomes clear to you. This could be some clarity that you get during a journey. Also, something is happening during the travel, and things become clear. It could be possible that you have a moment of rest, and something clears up for you. You see the solution. This is what we are seeing here with these cards here. Anyway, if you have a business here and you have been careful before with your investments, there is an excellent return here with this here, and it could open us more for investments in abroad or in another city here. There are certain discoveries here that we are going to do here. Sometimes the solution for this also, if there is a problem, is that you cannot solve the problems in a traditional way. Or if you found solution always in the same line, maybe you need to approach it in a different way. Sometimes the solution with this is leaving for a while, for thinking. This is also what we are seeing here. It's possible also that people ask you to go somewhere, or to leave, or to go away. This is possible also with this combination of cards. Then we have the key and the fox. The key and the fox here, it means that we are strategically, we are making a clever plan here, so we get positive results here. You could also do some things that are on the edge. Some things here, like on the edge of legality. And you will not cross the border, but it's a very clever move that you're making here. This is what we are seeing here. And it will be successful, but it's on the edge. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, there is an enlightened self-interest here for moving ahead with your life here. Also, we will be a little bit conflicted how open we need to be. If other people talk to us about business or about our life, you think, do I need to go in this conversation, or is something hidden here, or have the questions have a purpose? You will be like that here. The fox is like that. The fox is thinking, do I trust this or I don't trust here? This is what we are seeing here. We could be scared for failure. This is what we are seeing here. That's why we are very self-preservative. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Also, it tells us here to beware of missteps here. We need to be careful. I already mentioned it, but the cards are actually very good if you are careful. Then we have the birds and the fish here. The birds and the fish here, their financial transactions here, sales, returns. We see the same mean again here. Don't worry too much. Just be strategically here. Be wise. Also, it's possible also you do some spendings related to things that you've seen on social media here. People could also talk about what your value is, your financial network, like that, and this can come to your ears, and you could feel a little bit odd about that here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. If you are involved in another country in a certain chaos, or the situation is chaotic, it's possible that you make profits out of the chaos. There's a saying like, it says, when there is blood on the streets, we should invest in property. It's something like that. So here, if there is chaos, I don't mean necessarily blood on the street, but if there's something going on in another country, you could profit highly from that because you somehow have made a clever investment. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the fish and the clouds here. It's possible that somehow you worry about money, even though there is not short of it. Confusion about money here because you have the clouds here. You're unsure about certain monies. With the clouds is difficult. Or what it's also sometimes telling us is that there is a lot of thinking how to invest, where to invest, what to invest. This is what we are seeing here, and it could give you a clouded judgment sometimes here. And don't put too much stress on your brain if you're already okay. Just wait it out for a while. Then we have the whip and the heart here. It's possible also if you have a partner that there is a quarrel with your partner. This is possible here, and it touches you really by the heart. Maybe some hard words are spoken here with this combination of cards here. In another way, if you are a single, it's possible that somebody invites you for something physical, some physical activities here. You can think about that what you want, you know where this is going here. This is possible here with this combination of cards here. Or it's possible you have that you set both your mind and that there is something going on here with lovemaking after the quarrel. This is possible also. There could be a little bit of stress here. This is what we are seeing. But there will be some reconciliation after the argument here. This is what we are seeing here. It's also a conflict inside yourself here, because maybe there were some problems in the past before, and some of this conflict is involved in what was before. So that's maybe something triggered it. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards here. Anyway, then we have the heart and the rider here. Positive news here. It's possible that somebody in your surroundings, if you had an argument, that acts like a matchmaker. They try to make it up between the two of you here. This is what we are seeing here. And certain information that you will receive will be very attractive. This could be attractiveness towards the partner or attractiveness towards the business here. There is also romantic advances possible here. Interests in love here also are possible. This is what we are seeing. Sometimes also Cancer, they can be very protective of their heart, and it's possible that somebody managed to get in your heart and you're a little bit confused about that. You think to yourself, how is that one possible to get in my heart? And you could also be a little bit confused about that. It's like they push yourself in your heart and you don't know how they get there. It's also possible that this person has a way to approach you and it softens your heart and you don't know how this all is happening. This is what we are seeing here. And you could have the feeling like maybe this love changes everything. This is what we are seeing here with these cards. So my Cancer friends, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thank you for doing so, and we see each other in the next reading. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.